2026. I've had my coffee. I've done my vocal warm-ups in the hotel bathroom. Sorry to whoever was next door. And we are ready to go. In just a few minutes, we'll have your favorite hosts on screen and lighting up your day. Now, if you've caught our office hours before, you know the drill. We love your questions. We live for your questions. In fact, if you don't ask questions, we just sit here in awkward silence and it gets a bit like a dinner with us and Patch My PC. So please, save us from ourselves. The only question we struggle with is the one that rolls in about 20 minutes deep. What is this about? And look, fair play, but that one does sting a little. So, let me get ahead of it. This stream is where we dig into what's new with Robopack, share what we've been cooking up behind the scenes, and, most importantly, it's your chance to grill us. Questions, feedback, complaints, compliments. We'll take it all. We're not fussy. And now, with a couple of minutes to spare, let's have some music. If you don't like the song choice, that's your first bit of feedback sorted. That was nice, right? While we wait, a little story for you. You see this spinning wheel right here? Well, to you, this is just a spinning wheel. To the team at Robopack, however, this little fella is 4 years of solid development effort, following on from their decades of experience in application packaging. So you see, sometimes keeping it simple is key. Now let me put on some music while we wait. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will be very, very surprised if this works. We've had a massive amount of technical difficulties just on that live.
Yeah,
Start that live right there. Hopefully you can hear us. In a minute, I'll check to see whether you actually can hear us. In fact, you can probably let us know on the chat if you can hear us. That'd be awesome. You can check if you can hear Harjit as well. Hi, Harjit.
Hi.
Good. We're on site. It's difficult. You know what it's like when you come to a site.
So where are we? We're in Copenhagen.
It was teased on the
Was it?
on the title. Yeah, we're in Copenhagen for Experts Live Denmark 2026. Now, hi Vince, thanks for joining. Any chance you can let me know if you can hear me? Otherwise, we have to restart this whole thing. That would be good. We should probably check on LinkedIn as well, because I only
Right.
see the YouTube comments on here.
I'll check on LinkedIn.
Super. We're actually sat together for once.
Yes.
So yeah, Harjit is right. So there he is. But here we are. Good, he can hear us. Excellent. We can actually start. So we've got a few things to talk about. We've been doing a lot with Robopack recently, and also with Tenant Manager, with Software Central Tenant Manager. So we've got a couple of things to share. And then a few customers have spoken to us recently and said they really enjoy these office hours for the questions. Now, I keep saying we love getting questions, mainly because it gives us a chance to interact with you and talk more rather than just us projecting. But some customers are actually saying, hey, we really do value the opportunity to speak to you and just get questions, Ed. So thank you for that feedback, and please do keep the questions coming. You're working here, right? Like not for Robopack. You're actually
I'm doing both.
Right.
I'm doing both. So I'm a staff at Experts Live Denmark. I'm a volunteer.
Right.
Helping them with social media, photos, videos, community reporting, kind of a thing.
And why?
It's fun. It's good to give back to the community, right?
Yeah.
It's I know all the players in the community, kind of a thing. It's like first name basis, and and it just makes things happy and exciting, and
and you get to be involved. Right?
Yes, I get to be involved.
That's why I volunteered at Cloud Tech Talent.
Exactly.
Fantastic event to be at. A lot of people have said actually the first time they went to Cloud Tech Talent was they realized how great it was as an event. And so that's exactly how I felt when I joined it for the first time. Okay, so we're at Experts Live Denmark, which is utterly huge. The venue is the biggest venue I've seen a conference at, except maybe Ignite.
Yeah.
It is intense.
Yeah.
And there are 1,400 people here.
1,400, yes.
Which
it's massive.
Is insane.
For a community event, usually it's like half that. Usually it's like 600.
Is incredibly good.
Yeah.
1,400 is insane. So yeah, that's one thing to mention. If you're, to be honest, most of our viewers are probably here.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, this event is awesome, and there are 22 sessions per hour to attend. And obviously you can't attend 22 sessions per hour. But yeah, today's the workshop day, which is quieter for the sponsors, I think, because there's much more going on from a intense workshops perspective. So yeah, it's good. I have a couple of things to talk about, mainly for Robopack first, because we've done a lot of work trying to get documentation better.
Yes.
It's a big thing. I started with the university, you may have seen that, to have some way to project the things about Robopack that people were asking and show videos and do training courses and stuff. And then the feedback was, this is great, but could you write some of it down? So that took a little bit of time, you could imagine, to actually take the content that I was recording and make that into something that you can follow along as documentation. And we didn't have a platform for documentation. We had the support.robopack.com portal, which had some blog style support articles, which simply weren't great to follow along with. And there just wasn't enough of them. So we've been doing some work to make it slightly better. I'll just share this page now. Hopefully we can see this.
Yep.
This is the Robopack website. I'm going to go to docs.robopack.com to get to it. So docs.robopack.com. We have this documentation site, which hopefully I'll let you browse through in your own time, obviously, but I will quickly introduce what it is and why we've started doing that.
Yeah.
So documentation, we generally want people to understand what Robopack is, and that's a good place to start. So this is Robopack. Then we go into the features, and each of the features that we add, we will add a separate section here, which will show you what it is, how to get started with it, maybe links to some documentation. deeper dive documentation, give you any other kind of warnings you can see here.
Right.
This is the other thing to mention is that this has come from real support articles that I've read through to figure out what actually causes a problem when you're using Robopack. So I would never have thought that using the same Entra ID group in multiple waves in the same flow would cause a problem, but apparently it does. And you can, now I think about it, a flow adds a group to assigns a group to an assignment, to an application, in wave 1 maybe.
Okay.
And then if it has to add it again in wave 2, Intune's going to freak out and say you can't do that.
Right.
So maybe but I would never have thought of that.
Right.
And it's these articles where they've actually been sourced from the support articles where people have written into us and said this doesn't work.
These
Why?
are reports that we received.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we figured it out, and this is where you get the information from. So we try to enrich the documentation with that.
Yeah.
And then we come down troubleshooting. So common issues that we found, again, sourced from the support articles, and then the application notes. For example, if Creative Cloud's installed, then Reader might not be detected correctly. So that's just, we tried to be as rich as possible with this information. Then linking back to the university idea that we had, these are tutorials that will be video led. So for example, deploying your first app, it has my face on it, it has the video, but then it also has the written version of that. And hopefully this is more like what you would expect from a traditional software company where we've got documentation that is accessible and easy to get to. So docs.robopack.com. We're going to keep building it. This is the first iteration of it. Please give us your feedback and let us know what you think.
And I know you showed this to me, but I think it'll be good to show them that you can do searching too. You can search.
Yeah. So for example, if you want to search for PSADT, we have that in the script templates feature. And then if you scroll, no, you can't scroll. There's no scrolling. All results, we have
there you go.
Every mention of PSADT. So you can really get access to that information quickly. So yeah, take a look at it and see what you think and give us the feedback. That would be awesome. Thank you. Let's go back to our faces. Hey. Good. Yeah, thanks, Vince. That's good to hear. So what else is coming with Robopack, do you think?
Mac OS.
Mac. You can tell we didn't script this. Okay. Other than Mac.
Cancel the show.
And that's it. Thanks. Goodbye. Okay.
God.
So yeah, Mac OS really soon. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Slight delay on the Mac OS thing, and I'm taking this on the chin because I was so confident we were about to launch it to the. I gathered all the people who asked if they could join, and we have a list of people that we're going to invite to the private preview. We just didn't get it there yet, and I'm really frustrated by that. But we're very close, and it will be done very soon. I'm confident it will be done very soon. Other things that are coming to
Friends of Robopack.
Right, go on, talk about that.
So we're launching during Microsoft Ignite the Friends of Community program. So it's going to be about our community members trying to help us, if you're doing blogs or videos or, sharing on social media and stuff like that, we want to try to encourage that and also reward you, right? So we're going to try to come up with like a tier system or something like that. Like, you put in the work and we want to be, we want to acknowledge your efforts and stuff, but it's more like you can consider it like an MVP program kind of a thing, but for Robopack specifically.
Right, like RVP.
RVP? Yeah.
RVP. We must think of a name of it.
Yeah.
But Friends of Robopack was
Friends for Robopack, and we are doing a lot of events and things like that. So, it's also going to be helpful to support some of our, very active friends. Maybe bring them to an event, and things like that. So.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And you say it's happening at Ignite?
No, sorry, MVP Summit.
MVP Summit, right.
That's coming up next month.
Okay, that makes sense. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was Tenant Manager, because there's been a lot of work
Yes.
happening with Tenant Manager. Obviously, different organization, but really closely linked to Robopack. They're here with us at the event. We're supported by Software Central. I think the words they use in the marketing is empowered by Software Central, because they're such good friend. We share a lot of ideas and that kind of thing. So Tenant Manager is very important because we integrate with Tenant Manager as Robopack. And so you can click on the Robopack icon in Tenant Manager to get access to your applications. But they've been doing some really good stuff. So I want to show you that now, which is, hopefully this works. What have I just put on? I've just put the Robopack Docs icon on the screen.
You
That's
did.
not what I wanted to do at all. Let me remove that, because actually the Tenant Manager one is probably more useful.
The QR code. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So Tenant Manager, we have now, if you go into one of your tenants within Tenant Manager, we have a couple of extra tabs at the top here. Now, dashboard and backups were always there, and policies were always there, because that was the core of what it did. And now we have these two things. So devices. This is incredibly useful, because when I click into this device, for example, let me go to this one here, you can see we have the basic information on the left-hand side here when it finishes loading. We're doing a lot of uploading and downloading right now, as you can imagine, with running a live stream. But we have the basic information on the left-hand side and security compliance information. What they've tried to do, will it ever load? What we've tried to do is pull all the information together that you as a support person or as an engineer need when you try to use Intune and Entra to get device and user information. So you can see the device name here, the primary user, the status, the compliance status, all that kind of thing. And if we scroll down, we have the enrollment, we have the timeline, what happened on that device. We should get storage information. Obviously, it's not pulling from this device, I think, because this is a Surface Pro. Interesting. We have device information here. So we have all of this information, and then we link it also to the user information. So you can see the user, the groups they're in, all that kind of stuff, which is much more rich and more accessible than you would get if you tried to just piece it all together through Entra ID and through the Intune console. You'd have to kind of go to each of those separate places to get this information. And the same with device health, all this stuff, which is really, really useful to get. And when we jump out of that, we have all these all the devices there to get to. That, I think, is really rich and really useful. And I didn't realize that was going to be kind of become part of Tenant Manager. I thought it was going to be just pushing the policies for the tenant and not really diving deep into this. So it's really
it's
good.
getting more robust now.
Yeah, well, it's more feature rich. I think it's great.
You know, the device blade that you were in, does it show you the groups that the device is in?
The groups that the device is in. Great question.
You had the users that you could see the groups. I was just curious if that was.
I don't know.
Entra ID maybe? Yeah, no.
Group assignments.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't use my device in that tenant. But yeah, it's just all that information that you might need is kind of pulled into here.
Fantastic.
Laps, BitLocker key. I'm not going to click into too much because this is a tenant, but this it's useful to AI chat. I'm not clicking it. I will resist, but I will find out from the team what the AI chat.
And you had actions too, so.
Yeah, that was the other thing. So actions here. Now, one thing I will say, I'm quite zoomed in actually, which is why it's not quite fitting. But one thing I will say is, I don't know if these buttons will do the thing or ask me if I want to do the thing. And I'm going to feed this back to the devs when I get a chance. But I would say that this needs some kind of ... or something on it, just to let you know there's a context menu coming up.
Not that it executes that right away.
Because if I click that, is it going to just kill it? To me, interface-wise, that will just kill it. So I think a very, very small thing like that. But otherwise, it's fantastic to have all these buttons right at your fingertips, because we're in this tenant here right now. Yeah.
Right.
I can have all of my other tenants at the top here. So all as an MSP, if I have lots of different tenants, I can just stick this across the top here, and I can start managing all those different device access from there.
In one place.
Fantastic to see. Yeah, and then apps as well, actually. So if I go to apps, you can see all the apps that are listed in this environment, all the apps that are
Mm-hmm.
discovered in this environment, the number of installations, the failure rate, all that kind of stuff. Really useful to see. And kind of, I think it will link much better with Robopack once Robopack is fully integrated into this interface. At the moment, it's kind of a separate section here. When you click into it, you have to log in, but very soon, I think they're going to try and
Integrate it together.
make it more natively integrated.
Because probably when you click on an app, it actually,
that'll
goes
be
right
awesome.
into
That'll be
Robopack.
awesome.
And
yeah. But I think at the moment, it's the Robopack team are developing much too quickly for Tenant Manager to keep up and keep that stuff into the same portal. So at the moment, it's kind of just separate a little bit, but it is integrated, and the team are very closely working together.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so that is the two things that I had. Have we had any questions in the chat? We have not had any questions on the YouTube. Can we check on LinkedIn? Because I have no access to LinkedIn here.
Let me see if anyone's saying anything. Not that I see, actually.
No? It's a quiet one.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, well, I didn't actually have anything planned to talk about other than those couple of things that we were going through.
You want to touch again about the new feedback and roadmap and that section there?
Yeah. Let me find
because the docs is fantastic. This is amazing.
That so roadmap.robopack.com
this exactly
is our way of getting your feedback. And actually, I can't sign in, but I could sign in, but I'm not going to.
Right.
When you click into this, you get to specify the whether you want it and the reason. And if we go into feedback, you can also see we've got lots of comments. And surprisingly, the script installation and the radar terminator is the highest wanted thing.
Wow.
Compared to macOS support. And I know
that's
macOS is very important, but right now this looks like it's more important to the people who've actually looked at this site and logged in and wanted to do that. So it's great to see. And we can see all the comments. They're very useful. I don't know if I can actually see it without
logging in. Okay.
Yeah, we can go in and see the comments here live. So really useful to get that information from everyone. And it is very interesting that we're having the script and installation, which I think, according to the team, is not that difficult to do. It's just getting it right 100% of the time is quite difficult, because the idea of it is that we want to be able to remove old versions of all the apps. So if you've got 10 different versions of Adobe Acrobat Reader installed, we want to be able to clean them all with one click. Just get rid of them all.
Exactly.
Because we don't want it. And what if Adobe changed how you want to install version 1 to version 10? Then we can't just push one command. We have to find the right command for each of them back to when it was all the different versions that might have been there.
Okay.
So that's a lot of work, but the Robopack team are very, very clever when it comes to that, to developing, as you can see from the product. So it's going to be interesting to see how they tackle it.
Yeah, because maybe certain versions could be installed in different paths in the system, right?
So much complexity to it.
Yeah.
But they suggested this. It wasn't like that one of our customers said we want to be able to uninstall and do this. They proactively suggested Radar Terminator as a feature when Radar was released.
Yeah.
So they're on it. They're working on it, which is great. I'm not actually sure when it's on now. Oh, now. Look, there you go. So they're currently working on it right this moment, which is good.
Which is good, yeah.
Thankfully, it's
and you can see the progress. That's great.
One of the highest rated things.
And then you have a events page in case people want to find us at events.
Do we?
That's under the Learn.
Learn? It's not. It's on the main site.
Is it on the main site?
Yeah. Yeah. We have...
I think it's at the bottom. If you scroll down, it should show up. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
I like the timeline. We need to update it because we've been to bed.
Yeah.
We did Cloud Tech Talent. Did we do Workplace Ninjas Connect? Did we go there?
Yes, we did. I was there.
Right.
And then MC2MC, we did that.
And here we are
Express.
with
Yep,
Express Live DK.
that's where we are right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then ELDE
Mhm.
coming from Leipzig. Leipzig. Andrew is going there after this
Yes.
event.
Yes.
For Software Central. Are you going?
No, I'm not
taking a
going to
small
that
break.
one. Yeah, taking a small break. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
and-
should also put in here MVP Summit. Although we're not sponsoring, you can sponsor as a vendor, but we're going to be there.
I
So if
know,
people want to
and
meet
there
up with
was
us or something,
we had it in there.
Okay.
But we had everything we were attending as well. And it meant this list looked silly because it was just it was a scrollable list of things we were doing in Q1. And so yeah, I removed it because of that.
Okay, it was there. Okay.
It was there.
Yeah.
It just looked silly. There were like 15 different
Oh
things
my
in
God.
Q1, and I was thinking, well,
Right.
at
that's
least
good.
these are things where you can come and meet us as a team. We'll have a stand, a booth,
Right.
that kind of thing. Q2 is again pretty busy considering it's a quarter.
Yeah.
Q3 again and Q4.
Mhm.
Yeah, very, very. Yeah.
Yeah,
very,
so
very-
for those that are going to watch this later or watching us right now, so MVP Summit is for Microsoft MVPs. It's a couple of days, 2 or 3 days of, NDA content and the Microsoft campus and things like that. But, everyone gathers around, in the evenings and stuff like that. But if you're not an MVP, but you happen to be in Bellevue or in around that area, and if you want to talk to us about Robopack or Tenant Manager, maybe you might be able to find us in one of the pubs or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize you were going to go there. So yeah, if you would like to come and see us at MVP
Yeah.
Summit, then we will be in. It'll be how many MVPs? Like 1,000 or more?
Oh, more like 1,500
Right.
or yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
A lot of MVPs. Just
Yeah.
getting around in Bellevue. If you
Bellevue
happen
for
to be
sure.
nearby,
Yeah.
we are going to be there.
Yeah.
And
And I'm not sure, but I think Greg Ramsey has his user group, NW Scug, that he usually tries to time it around those events. So, and it's usually on a Friday. So
let's check.
it might be in Bellevue, it might be in Redmond campus. Is it there?
I'm going to check. I haven't
may not
flipped the screen yet. Let me flip the screen.
Yeah, this
NW
one.
Scug. I'm on the wrong screen. There you go.
I don't know, event calendar maybe, or
That's a good idea. Is there a oh, yeah.
March.
March 27th, sponsored by Recast. Who are they? What? March
March.
27th. That's the Friday.
That is a Friday.
Yeah, it's the Friday at the
Yeah.
end
So
of Summit.
so they are doing it. So
Awesome. Yeah. So if you're going, if
Mhm.
you're nearby, then
you can attend that.
attend NW Scug
Right.
and join Greg and the team because it is an
Mhm.
awesome event. Sadly, sponsored by Recast, but aside from that, I'm sure it'll be lovely.
It's not an all-day recasting. It's just they just have one sponsored session,
Right.
and then the rest of them are delivered by Microsoft or MVPs.
Yeah.
So,
Obviously, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Recast are a
yeah.
fantastic product. We love them all.
yeah, we love them all.
All these people here, apart from the one at the top, all these people here are lovely people, lovely products, and we have
Good people, good friends.
We
Yeah,
have no issues with all these lovely.
we like to banter. We like to
We do,
tease.
do. And it's fun being at events with
Mhm.
the likes of these guys because, we can just have a bit of banter
Yes,
and be friendly. We call them frenemies.
exactly.
It is good to be around. Okay, well, if there are no more questions, if there are no questions at all, apart from a couple that we've had in, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go and have some more fun,
Yeah.
and I think the party starts in 35 minutes, so that should be
Yes, that's
interesting.
correct. Yes.
And then the main event day starts tomorrow, so
Yeah.
we're going to have I'm going to be pretty tired, and I've got a session tomorrow, so this is going to be good. Thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah,
We will
awesome.
catch you all soon. Thank you
Catch
very
you
much.
all soon. Bye.
I need to figure out how to get my face off the screen. Bye, everyone.